evaluations, but it seems to me that there is a group of students that might be able to organize evening programs. And my second thought was, I'm just curious, is anybody here from Metropolitan Business School? Raise your hand if anybody. Nobody. One of my first thoughts was, we're talking about bowling alleys and cafes. If a group of students sat down, and it seems like Metro Business School is a place that maybe would make sense to do this, but if any group of students is listening to sat down and started writing up with maybe a teacher's help a business plan, and brought it to their teacher, or their alternate, or anybody in City Hall, there are a lot of connections in town who would probably come through to help finance some kind of a small neighborhood kinds of things that students themselves might be able to run. But so when we talk about other venues, we spend a lot of money opening up the schools and making them the neighborhood centers. So if you think about the kinds of things we can do in school spaces, so do you think that movies in the evenings would be something that would be attractive?
A lot of things, honestly, the principal will like that, will all these students in here watching a movie late at night. Because he's gonna think there's gonna be violence. Or other things.
All right, my name is Sherelle Willis. I'm 17, I live at 155 Bellevue Road. I would like everyone to know I am very against this. I'm the most against person you will meet. Now, first and foremost, like other people stated, this is nothing more than the responsibility of parents. Parents, this is your job. There is no reason why your child should live in your house and you don't know your child has a gun. My mother, I come home, my drawer's open. I know that my mother goes through my room, but if I don't like it, it doesn't matter because I don't pay bills. My mother goes through my stuff whether I like it or not. There's no reason why your child should be able to hold drugs in your house and you don't know about it and you pay rent. There's no reason whatsoever. Now that's clear though. Alright, there's violence at parties we go to because y'all want to shut stuff down. We have a party once a year so everybody in the whole community happy. Ooh, we finally got a party. This is the only time we got to meet together. This is why there's always violence at parties because we don't have any other things to do. If we had other things to do, it wouldn't be like such a rally at the parties we go to. That's why there's violence. My parents always talk about how when they grew up, they had skating rinks, they had bowling alleys, they had stuff to do. You never hear nothing about your parents, about people killing each other like that because they had things to do. Everything is shut down for us. We tried at Hill House to have a Wild Out Wednesday. We had fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself. And they shut us down and told Hill House that we could not have our little dance because of the Wild Out Wednesday. Nobody fought, there was no violence, it was just a good time. And the smiles on the audience face because I helped host it, the smiles on everybody's face how they was having fun was like amazing. And y'all shut us down for that because I guess you were scared that we were all together and you assumed that we were gonna fight. And you say that you want us to suggest to you things you should do for us. So because you have nothing to suggest to us, you're gonna suggest a curfew because you cannot think of any programs we could do. You're just gonna say, oh, we're gonna set a curfew? Just because you can't think of nothing, that's the only thing you can come up with? Not a lot, I can go. I can go. I've been waiting. What else I gotta say? You say, what can you do to get boys on the street involved? Boys like to rap. Open up a rap studio to have them record their music. They can do stuff like that. Just have stuff for us to do. For me, gangs are nothing but a game. Like the Ville, you're a part of the Ville, I'm a part of the Trey. You shoot my cousin Aha, I get a point. Like it's just something for kids to do. That's why they do. We have nothing else better to do. What else are we supposed to do? That's why kids get sucked into that stuff. They do it to get attention because their parents don't pay them attention. Parents don't discipline them. When they go, all right, I got another question. So, when all this stuff happens with the curfew, are you gonna bring kids to jail who are after them that you keep seeing? So more and more kids are gonna be in jail, which means more and more kids are out of school. So what's gonna happen when more kids are out of school? There's gonna be like no people in school because of a curfew. So I was outside at 10:01 and I missed English class because I was outside. Like, that makes no sense. What are you gonna do? Want me to keep going? Or you gonna ring the bell on me again? No?
Let's see if we have any questions.
Years ourselves for the youth, but it just seems like when we bring about ideas that we think are going to be participated by the youth, it just seems like the youth are not interested in what we think you guys will participate in, and that's why we ask you what you want to do so that it can be youth driven. It's not that we want to tell you what and what not to do. It's not that we don't have ideas of our own, but we want it to be youth driven. We want you to be able to do things that you want to do. We want you to be able to select the activities that you have, and that's the reason why we have this forum, so that you can speak out the way you are and tell us exactly the way it is, so that when we do sit down and think about how, to raise money, to put things in the community, that we're going to put stuff in the community that young people are going to participate in. So is there anything specific that you think your friends would participate in?
Stuff. Hold on, I just forgot. Skating rinks, do bus trips, like, we used to do bus trips to the Cave. Like, stuff like that, anything. Just like how she said, kids get caught up in games. As long as people know about stuff, if you say that you do have ideas, I'm not hearing any suggestions from New Haven whatsoever. All I'm hearing about this is curfew. You can display this curfew, but you can't display activities you have or suggestions. You can send out surveys. If I stand at a bus stop and I see a survey, I'm signing up, because I always have something to say. Like, you're not displaying nothing for us to do. All I'm hearing about is curfew. All we hear about constantly as youth is negative things about us. But what else are we supposed to do?
Andrea? Please repeat, you said you had something here on Wednesdays? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what
We had